Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Alpha 3, my Cedar Fair park. So I did some things in between me recording. Some are more drastic than others. Less drastic, I continued work on this lift hill. I added more of the wooden supports. I think it looks pretty nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that. Might be going overboard. But I don't know. I do think it looks nice. I'm probably not going to add one on that side. Just have one total. And let's see. I didn't do anything over here. That's still the same. However, I changed this a lot. Why? Because Alpha 3 changed how a lot of the prefabricated elements were done. So before, the corkscrews were about like here, and then they would go there, and then one would go there, and they were super compact. And now these new ones are more elongated, kind of more how they would actually be, and it takes them a lot smoother. See, look at that. Oh, that was a sneeze. It's got this little awkward turn thing. I had to keep some sort of anaconda element to the ride, and that's it right there. Just that really painful turn. I also had to move the Batwing element over here. This is the only thing that I'm not entirely sure about, because the way that they have it inverting is more like a B&M Batwing, like you would find on Montu and oh, what's that other one? The big one that Kings Island has, Banshee, kind of like that. I think that has a Batwing or something similar. But yeah, now instead of that, it does a little hill right there. Helix is up. It also seems to end a little bit better. It's not losing as much momentum as before, which is nice. I added a covered bridge, like I said I would. It turned out pretty nice. I used the same style roof as the station. And then, over here, I added this flat ride, and it makes some really funny noises. Go on. Do you hear that? Is that a cow? It literally sounds like an angry cow. Like, I know it's supposed to be like the motor or whatever, like doing its job, but it just sounds like a cow that's getting progressively more angry. That's it at its like heightened like state. It's super pissed off now. Like, you have pissed off that cow. There's a little queue for it. Kind of windy. Had to get rid of a ton of trees over here. I'm gonna put them back at some point and build a little queue structure right along here. That area right there is fine. You'll probably just walk up anyways. This ride has ridiculous capacity. And for some reason, people just don't really seem to care about it. Like 61%, and then the other people are like, it looks too intense for me. Which is, it's at 4.8 and 4.9 and 3.8. I don't think that's very intense at all. Right here, I do want to add some more. Move that trash can over. I placed some. No. I placed some trash cans because there was just trash everywhere, like all along this path. Trash. I also placed some benches in case people were feeling sick. I think some of them were. Did I do anything else in between parts? Yes, I did. I changed the layout of this, so instead of it like curving around and doing like this really, really hard turn, just does this really, really small airtime hill, then goes into the brakes. So yeah, that it does. After the mid course, it's pretty much the same experience, but up until it's about the same. I'm not really sure if I want to keep the mid course run, though I think I have to if I do run around 3 trains, because I can't place this right here as a mid course, but I can have, or as a block section, but I can have that and that. The only other theory that I can think of is if I shorten that and start the block section sooner, make it slightly steeper, and then elongate that so that I can have all 3 sections. But I'm probably not going to, because it does not want you to build backwards in this game. I'm gonna upload a POV of this separately from this video, so it'll probably show up either afterwards or before. I'm not really sure yet. Haven't planned that out, but there will be an updated POV of this ride. So, what I want to work on for this part is the Mine Train Coaster itself and kind of the surrounding area. So I built a little island on there. My plan is to have the queue running along here, have a kind of a building over here, and then have it go over that, and then at some point, I'm guessing, let's see, how do I want to plan this area? So I'm still going to keep with, I don't want the natural paths. They look nice, but not that nice. I think I'm going to go with this style path. Width, I'll change you up to 8. So I'm going to have that running like that. Like, this isn't exactly the most, like, Western looking thing I could have, but hey. But it'll work. I just don't like having dirt paths. Like, when was the last time you went to a theme park and it actually had, like, legitimate dirt paths? Yeah, you probably can't think of one unless it was, like, some really, really small park. And I'm gonna change the path right about here. So I can theme that up some. Okay, I want to kind of mess the terrain a little bit. Use the sculpting. I'm gonna pull a bunch of this up as naturally as possible, because I want it to just be hilly over here. I don't want, like, rugged cliffs or anything. Annoyingly, you can't change terrain right here to match the outside. You'll just kind of have, like, this weird ridge. That's okay. Keep that going up. Whoa there. Make that size a little bit bigger. 19, yeah, that'll do. Over here, I don't mind if there's some terrain over here for whatever coaster I end up building here. I can't for the life of me remember what I actually wanted to put in here, which is unfortunate. Itchy. Well, just built one of those. Oops. Get down there. Get down there. I'm gonna smooth this up really quick. Go on. Actually, what if I roughen it to kind of make it more natural? Ah, that looks alright. I'm not really sure if it works. Like, I'm not trying to go for like an actual mountain range. I'm just trying to go for like hills. So I think now I'm gonna smooth all that down. Intensity, bump that up to 100%. Just make it super, super smooth. Like, I just want like some rolling hills. I don't want like Bryce Canyon forming over here. Go on. whatever. That's as good as that one's gonna get. And hit these ones. One really needs to calm down. Or smooth. Nope. Come on. Turn. You know what? I'll deal with that when I get over there. Let's just work on building this coaster. I changed the track color to brown because that's the color that I wanted. That really unbanked. Do you just not need to be banked? You know, I'm not even sure if this is the direction that I even want it to go in. I'm gonna change that already. So it's a really tiny lift. I'm okay with that part. And I'm going to start turning it this way. And alright, it's kind of going into the area next to it. That's okay. I want you going up. But there's so much scenery here. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling I'd run into that problem. Unfortunately, now I have to delete a whole bunch of this. I probably honestly should have just started supporting afterwards, but I didn't. And oh well, I'll pay the consequences for it. Good. Make a nice little hole through here. You also, you, and you. Alright. Now, go on. Alright, cool. No, I have this really bad habit of just spamming escape. So I'm just so excited to work on it. Can't blame me. Why, and you could, but why? What's that gonna accomplish? Okay, have that kind of do a little hop through there. I'm gonna have multiple lifts on this also, as mine train coasters do. Just have it kind of meander around. Where are you? You're right there. I can always just terraform later, also, to some degree. Like, I'm not gonna have like a bunch of like hoodoos surrounding this. That looks weird. Smooth. Good enough. Okay, so I've got it doing that right there. I can do a little helix around. Okay, that puts me about... I should really start testing it to see if I'll even make it through this section. Because there is a bit of a height difference. You know what? What am I saying? I'll just have it briefly tunnel down. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I don't want it going quite over here yet. Go on. Yeah, I'm gonna have you gently helix down. Make that section a little bit bigger. Alright, that right there is good. I want you to completely flatten out now. Completely flatten out. Let me change that actually. I want you to be flat from right there. Gonna go straight and into a large block section. And then lift hill. Shrinky dink that. And cool. Time for lift number 2. Oh, perfect. I don't know if that's intentional, but it's not building the supports, which is good because I did not want it to build supports. Yep, coaster supports are off. Sweet. Let's see, that tunnel, or that lift hill is that big. I'm gonna make this one this big now. Yeah, I like how it's pacing through this. Like, the Mine Train coasters are never, like, really extreme or anything. They're just kind of those coasters that you go on because you haven't gone on it yet that day and you want to go on a roller coaster. So, smooth that really quick. Smooth. Smooth. Luckily, these block sections are automatically locked into staying straight, so I don't have to worry about, like, a bank section, like, screwing everything up. That looks terrible in a lovely arrow sort of way. Smooth. I want it smooth, but not, like, ridiculously smooth. Alright, got through there, I'll keep going. Smooth. This one, if I try to smooth and it tries to go the other way, it's gonna yell at me. But it's not going to. Good. Nice little... I do like how much it's working with the terrain, even if it's just it carving it out automatically. I just think it looks really nice when a coaster does that. And alright, that's there. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Let me see if it's still doing this really annoying bug. So, if I build a block section there. Alright, cool. I want you to go back over to this. I want you to shrink-a-dink. Oh, it does not like me doing this. I guess because it's before the station, it just has no idea what it's supposed to do. Let's see. Is that straight? That right there is straight. Extend the block so that it could run at least this many trains. Oh, look at that. Perfect threading. Perfect threading. That's right. It's a work of flippin' art. Now, I'm really hoping that this doesn't do the stupid bug where it's gonna place the trains on backwards because of where I built it. It's the stupidest thing. it is ridiculous. Like, I know that you're confused because this is the order that I'm building it, so it's like it's forward, but guess what, game? It's not forward. It's not. Okay. Alright. That's where I want it to end. Right there. That's the established end section for this ride. And I didn't interfere with the supports too much for I don't know what I'm calling these because this one's Vortex, this one's Vortex. It's Vortex 1 and Vortex 2. That's just how it is. Guess we'll get really confused, and you know what? I don't care. What the hell did I just do? I don't know. Oh, I guess I hit the question mark. I'm gonna save really quick. Cedar Fair. Cool. Alright. Let's see if it's still gonna do that little glitch. If I go into operations and I select... Yep, it's doing it. Ah, oh, this is so dumb. I mean, it's really easy to fix it. But I mean, you can see how it could be annoying. Like, look at this. Like, just because I built it the opposite direction that it wanted me to. Nope, that's not where I want you to start. Nice try, though. A for effort, dingus. I'm gonna delete this section. Clicky. And I'm gonna hit that, and... Okay, so I fixed that one. I'm gonna do it to this one now. Clicky. Block section. See, look at that. Perfect. Picture perfect. Alright, momentary yelling. Okay. So, we are over here. I'm not gonna really go into this area much more after this. I'm just gonna kind of keep it all compact in this area. So I'm gonna go into standard track, gonna shorten that up. I'm gonna give it a... Do I want to give it a Big Thunder Mountain finale drop? Which is... that... No. 'Cause I don't even like that drop in real life. And just go and curve that around. 60 is probably a bit too harsh. 30. Start banking. I'm going to turn off auto tunnel for this drop. So I don't want it to bank. Gonna gently go back to 0. Look at that kink right there. Oof. That's aero ingenuity for you. And how tall is the lift? Right about there. I'm gonna give it a slower section right here. Turn off angle snaps. I want... Whoa! I don't think I'm actually gonna do that, game. Where the hell it put me? Alright. Gently start a nice little helix type thing. Okay. Alright. It's looking good so far. And yeah, I want you to go to, okay, turn angle snap back on. So I'm gonna 15. Yeah, that's good. 15's fine. And that gonna go into a drop. It's almost more like one of the more modern mine train examples, like a Roadrunner Express at Fiesta, Texas. I think that was Arrow. If not, then oops. But I'm pretty sure it was. Let me fix that drop really quick. Fix. Smooth. 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 Drag that right there. Smooth. Okay, cool. Alright, we're over here. Now, how exactly do I want to get it back over here? I kind of want to add another block section just because. So I feel like that section right there isn't very long, and then by the time it gets there, it's probably going to have already hit one. So I'm going to have it rise up. I should probably start test. Okay. Alright, that works. And track. Assuming that it'll make it through it. A little bit longer. It doesn't even want to go right now with the other trains. That's too bad. Oh man. Oh. Duh. This isn't real. And edit building. I'm not going to delete the whole thing because it's easier for me to just get rid of sections than it is for me to just build the whole thing again. Alright. That's good right there. Let me, before I get out of building, does that, the nice little hill. I just realized how often I say nice little things. It's like I'm Bob Ross, only this isn't nearly as good as Bob Ross stuff. Let's be honest, that dude was a legend. Oh my god, it's coming right towards me. Alright. That's about how I wanted to take that turn, so that's perfect, and... oh man, that's perfect right there. Yes. Yes to this. You bastard. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this is definitely a way more modern example of a mine train coaster. Have to edit the building again. You know what? No, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna change that ever so slightly. There we go. I don't want to go back in that right now. And let's have you rise up. Yeah, that looks good. And then back. Damn. That's the complete wrong button. It's a nice funky little hump right there. Which one's straight? That one. Okay. Turn auto tunnel back on now. It's gonna have a nice finale. I'm getting too close to the water right there. I already have to start bringing it up. Let's see, how close is that? Oh, that's perfectly fine. And now, yeah, I know you're getting really close, and you don't want to. Turn off angle snap, and we're gonna have it. Let me zoom out. And are you down? What are you doing? And there. No, not that. Oh, jeez, I don't. Is there even? Yeah, it's that bad that you don't even want to do it. Thanks. I'm actually kind of happy that I didn't want to build that, because Jesus, that was bad. If I just angle it more this way, I should be fine. Back down. Shorten that up. Come on. Just get you perfect. But you don't want to do that for whatever reason. Okay, cool. Cool. Let me go through and smooth all of this. Oh, it's... Okay. Because it thinks that that section right there is backwards. Damn it, game. No. Thank you. 3 trains should run well on this. Like, I don't think I could run 4, but I don't think that 3 is pushing it. I'm gonna have to slightly change how I wanted the queue to run, because I did run that well into that area, unless I have it up here. No, I don't think I can have like a lower section for this. Let's see. And that train doesn't want to go yet because of that one. That's all well and good. Though in reality, it should be clearing as soon as that one's done. There we go. That train's gonna pull into the station. Just gonna hop up there. Oh, jeez, it takes that so freaking slow. It works, but I'm gonna change that section and then set the speed up. Okay. That's not ideal, but it'll have to do. And it's actually not that uncommon for mine train coasters to just have like a random bit of lift just so that it makes it. I mean, if you've ever been on Gold Rush or Magic Mountain, there's like drive tires all over the place on that ride and just block sections galore. Smooth. Smooth. Definitely smooth. Whatever, that section just is what it is. Yeah, that's actually really, really nice. There's probably no point in me adding a fourth train. Let's see. So I feel like by the time this train actually gets over to here, is that train even gonna have hit that section? No. Pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna run 4. Oh. No. Edit track. I don't know why it does this, but it's really, really annoying. Oh well, I got it to go away. Now, go click customize operations. You're gonna run 4 trains because you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Now, let's start fixing this right here. I'm not going to do all the support work on screen. It's honestly not that entertaining. Like, there's other things that I would rather show on screen. And I don't think anyone's going to miss, like, a couple segments of me, like, working on building fake wooden coaster supports. I mean, I'm sorry if that's what you're into. Like, I'm not looking to offend, but I mean, maybe get more into the POV aspect. The interesting part, the coaster building. I mean, every single building part on this ride is important. Like, no part is more important than the next. That's a lie. Coaster building is the most important. You've got to have a solid coaster. And I'm already hitting some problems now. Oh, but it looks so cool. It looks so cool. Let me see. It's floating. It's floating a lot. Can I sink? Oh, perfect. And that actually is aligned. I wish I could just have one right in the middle, but that clearance is way too close. I'm not even on the right grid. It's there. I think. One more? Yeah, one more. Yeah, there's nowhere for me to put that one. That's too bad. Oh well. And let's see. Shift click. And there. Okay. Like, I know that it looks like some parts of it are floating, but well, they are. They're floating. There's not a whole lot I can do about it, unfortunately. Then I don't, unless I can... Nope. Shift. Yeah, let's see. Put one. It seems to not hate right there. Control. Unless it's this style, then it absolutely hates it. Am I just going too far up? Is that the deal? Control Shift. Let's see. Yeah. Then right here, I'm going to... maybe not that style. Just because of how it's doing it. Like, these supports are going to be admittedly a bit ugly, but I mean, I'm making do with what I've been given. Like, they don't have wooden coasters yet, or an actual mine train coaster, so this is what we end up with. Whatever that's supposed to be. Actually, if that's just gonna look like that, then I may as well at least streamline it slightly. Still doesn't look great, but whatever. Whatever. That's my philosophy in life. Just, you know, whatever. Go on. Just want a nice little grid. Let's see if I go to here. Shift. Then we need to fill in. Yeah. Well, it's getting there. Alright, I've decided that I'm going to do the rest of this off screen and call it a part here. So in the next video, off screen, I'm literally going to do all this tedious stuff. I'm going to terraform this area, shrub it up, put a bunch of nature in, and then we're going to work on the little frontier town section. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.